Hello, so today we're going to look at using EBSCO to access and find articles in the Richard P. Welsh Library at New School of Architecture and Design. So EBSCO is a vendor that offers a selection of academic databases, and at New School we subscribe to quite a few. So first of all, let's look at how to access EBSCO. So there's a couple of different ways you can get to it from here on the library homepage. There is a link down here to access online resources, and you can also go to research and access online resources here. So from here, this is basically just a to Z list of every database that we subscribe to at New School, and it's alphabetical. So if you scroll down and look for EBSCO, click on that and it's going to take you to the sign-in page. So from here, you're just going to enter the same credentials that you would use to sign into the My New School portal. So that's going to be your New School email address and whatever password you have set if you're a student. And then if you're not sure what that is, you can also always contact support at newschoolarch.edu to get your password reset. So once you log in, it's basically going to take you to a page and it will show you the different databases that we subscribe to at New School. So let's take a look at those. We have Art and Architecture Complete. This is a full text academic database of scholarly research in art and architecture disciplines. Academic Search Complete. This one is interdisciplinary, so covers lots of different topics, not just the art, architecture and design world. The Avery Index to Architectural Periodicals indexes every architecture publication worldwide, so really interesting and useful resource. And then there's Green File, which is kind of green, environmentally friendly resources, and our ebook collection. So you can just select one to search, or you can select all of these databases and hit continue to search them all simultaneously. So here we are at the search screen, and basically EBSCO works the same as Google, same way any other kind of database does work. You type in your search and you hit go, so it's a single search option. So say I wanted to look for library services, for example. I can type in my search, hit go, and it's going to bring me back a list of all the results. So there are several different ways that you might want to refine this search. You can see that I got back 93,687 results. That's a lot fewer results than you'd get with a Google search, and the good thing about using a database is this is all scholarly, academic, research-based information sources. But let's look at ways that we could refine the search. So basically, the left-hand toolbar here is going to give you ways that you can do that. So there's a couple of things I want to draw your attention to. One of them is periodicals holdings. So what this does is it will refine your search just to things that are available in print in the library at New School. That can be really helpful if you are looking, for example, for plans, sections, details, information about a specific architecture or design project. So you can see now in the notes, there is a little note in green here that says this title is held locally. That means that that print magazine that this article appeared in is available in print in our library. So you could click on the title. For example, maybe I want to look at this: New York architects offering pro bono services for libraries. And the source tells me that this is in Architectural Record, the August 2002 issue, volume 190, number 8, and it's on page 30. And it also tells me that there are some photos associated with this. So that's really nice. It tells you kind of what the content is and how long the article is, and that can help you decide if you actually think this is something that you might want to use for your research. Quick note about this right now. So the print collection is not readily accessible right now because the library is closed. So if you're searching on EBSCO and you find an article, you see that it's available in print in the library, held in our circulating shelves, and there is not a full text document attached to this, it's just an index, then contact the library and we can hopefully help you get access. So just email us, library@newschoolarch.edu, to find out more about getting access. So here's another example. This GA document includes photos, drawings, models, sections, plans, diagrams, and axonometric drawings. So that stuff may not be available online, but it is in print in this article. So worth looking at. So if we go back to our search and I remove this limit to periodical holdings, let's look at limiting to full text instead. So full text kind of is the opposite in that it's going to just show you things that are available full text online, so you can read that PDF, you can access the full text of this article right now. Really useful if you're studying remotely, you're working from home. So you can see each of these articles now has a PDF of the full text or an HTML of the full text that's attached to the article. So for this first one, for example, I might want to click on it and there's a few things that you might want to look at here before you download the PDF and start reading through the article. One of those is the abstract. The abstract is essentially a short paragraph that tells you what research was done, how it was done, the methodology, and basically what it found out. So it gives you a quick summary of everything the article is going to cover, and that can be really helpful. You could read the abstract and say, oh, this is perfect for my research, or you might read it and think, actually, no, I need to look for something else. So if you click on the PDF full text, it's going to take you to a PDF of this article online that you can read right here, or you can download, you can save it to your own device for later. You could add it to your research library if you're using a plugin or an app like Zotero. A couple of other things to note over here, there's a right-hand toolbar. So you have an option to print, you can add to a folder, and you can also cite. So that's really helpful. If you click on the Cite option down here, NewSchool uses APA, the American Psychological Association citation standard. So find that in your list and you can literally copy and paste this reference into your list of references for your own research. So that's really handy as well. So heading back to our search results then, another thing that you might want to look at here on the page would be subject terms. Because if you click on one of these are links that will take you to every other article within EBSCO that has been catalogued under that same term. So if I'm really interested in library public services, for example, I can click on that and it's going to take me to a new search result that shows me there are 2,683 resources, articles available through EBSCO to me that I can access right now on the subject of library public services. So that's a quick overview. Obviously there are lots of other ways, if you look down here on the left, that you could refine your search by language, by date. That's really helpful if you just want to look at things published in the last 5 years or so for more accuracy. You just want to look at academic journals, for example. So loads of different ways you can play around. I also wanted to show you quickly the advanced search. And again, this is something that's going to be available in almost every academic database. They all kind of function pretty much the same way. So up here you have your Boolean operators and or a not that allow you to refine or expand your search results. So I could say I want to look at library public services and California, for example. Specifically, I'm interested in looking at this subject in California, so that's going to refine my results just to articles and research on those two subjects that has both of them. So I can hit search and see how many results I get back. So let's see, we've gone from over 2,000 to now 257. So you can see that's a very quick way to refine the search. Another really handy thing to know is that you can just refine to peer review. So in the advanced search options, I can say I only want to bring back peer reviewed. That means things that have gone through the peer review process. It's an additional kind of academic check to increase the quality of what you get back. And so now you can see we've only got 92 research resources. So these are all things about library public services in California that have been peer reviewed. And you can continue to refine your search this way, adding additional terms, excluding terms, and trying to narrow down the results that you get. So that's essentially EBSCO. Take some time to explore and see what you think. The search functions are very powerful. And if you have questions about using EBSCO, accessing it, and how to refine or reduce your search, or you just want help finding information sources for your research topic, then contact us. We'd love to help. Again, email us library@newschoolarch.edu. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to wash your hands and read a good book.